Hi guys, my name is Candy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about to be reverent in the way that we live as women. And that's in Titus 2:3. So to be reverent in the way that we live, it's talking about living a life worthy of respect, of those that surround you, that because of the way that you carry yourself, that they respect you, they want to respect you, they do respect you because of the way that you're living that godly life. So in 1 Timothy 3:11, it talks about being worthy of respect. There is an importance in the consistency, the level of maturity, right, that we're going to present, that we're going to carry out in front of other people, right? It's someone that has a good reputation with people that are believers and unbelievers. So it makes me think, what kind of a reputation do you have? Are you known for starting fires, causing drama, and your husband has to go behind you and put out fires, right? Can you be trusted with when your husband confides in you, or do you violate all, you put his business all out there? In Proverbs 31:10-12, I'm going to read it. It says, "A wife of noble character who can find? She is worth far more than rubies." Look at this part. "Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life." It's talking about a woman that has her husband's back, that he doesn't have to worry when he goes around her co-workers or around her friends and think, "Oh my gosh, what is she telling them about us or about me?" Telling them, the last fight that we had, or the argument or the disagreement that we had. Because there are women that they put all their business out there. They let their coworkers know everything that's going on behind closed doors. And unfortunately, when we do that, that brings judgment from them to our spouse. When your husband makes not a really wise decision and doesn't really exercise good judgment, and so it blows up in his face, how do you respond to that? Do you tell him, "I told you so"? Do you give him that speech? Do you get angry with him? Do you call him stupid? How do you conduct yourself in a situation like that? Or do you do the opposite? Are you gracious with him? Are you helpful and say, "You know what, let's see how we can get back on track, get this situation, back on track"? I remember one time, my son did not make the best decision, and when I met up with him, the first thing he said, he goes, "Mom, I already don't feel good about this. Like, I already feel bad. I already know I messed up." And I didn't say anything because I understood that he was already beating himself up. He didn't need me to jump on top of that too. And sometimes as women, we don't realize, or we don't give men enough credit and understand that they know, they understand, they see that, maybe they didn't make the best decision. And so how you respond to that has to do with if you carry yourself in the way that's worthy of respect. So it's important that we allow Jesus to transform that area in our life. There's no one perfect. I'm not perfect. Men are not perfect. The only one that's perfect is Jesus. And so in Ephesians 4:13, it talks about that we are to imitate Jesus, that he's actually the standard by which we're to measure ourselves against. Not other people, not other women, not other individuals, not our co-workers, not our friends, but to measure ourselves against Jesus. Where do we stand? Paul went as far as to say in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 11, he says, you know, follow me, imitate me the way I imitate Christ. It's really important that we understand the effects that we have when we decide to live a life worthy of respect. The benefits of that. And it's not just with a spouse, but just with the opposite sex, with men in general. We are living in a time where, you know, that is almost lost, where you have that respect with your opposite sex. And women get very kind of in your face, verbally, even talked down. Like if that makes them any better, make that woman look any better. I have to ask, why is modeling this Christ-like so important in helping others to imitate Jesus? I would say it's important because monkey see, monkey do, right? People are gonna look at the way that we carry ourselves and use it as an example. Another question I would say is, if someone were to write a story of your life, what would they be saying about your character? And if you can say, well, you know what, I got a lot of work to do, and that's okay, right? That's okay that you recognize that you may not be living up to this characteristic, this trait, being worthy of respect. So just want to encourage you to, you know, if God says it, that means that we have the potential to sharpen those areas and improve in those areas in our lives and imitate Christ in that area. And so I hope this video helps. And if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, check it out. And as always, do something good for you. Talk to you guys later.